that was a lovely hike. So kind of an urbanish hike. Yeah, God, I went through so many decisions regarding what I was going to do today. Um, it's basically I'm always late. I used to be so good, but I'm always late getting my Christmas cards out these years. I mean, who sends Christmas cards anyway? I mean, the only people who really get Christmas cards from me are family and close friends. We're very, very close friends, you know. Oh, my wrist buzzed. Oh, I've done 30,000 steps just by waving my arm about it. Anyway, so I decided there were like 4 cards that I needed to get delivered, and you know, obviously it's just like, okay, well, I could just send them through the post and they will be a bit late, or I can wait until I see people. And it's like, some people actually, because I'm spending Christmas Day with my brother and his family, I would actually, yeah, they would just get it on Christmas Day, but you know, my 2 sisters wouldn't, and my friend who lives in Rustington wouldn't. So today I was going to I sort of thought maybe I'll just get I've actually got a voucher, like a day, what they called, a gold day saver or rider on stagecoach buses, like South thing, division or whatever they call them. And so I thought, well, I could use that and just go around and just then deliver all of my Christmas cards, whatever. So I just thought, you know, it was basically the 4 that I needed to get rid of or deliver. One was my brother in Ferring, which is kind of about it's about 3 or 4 miles away, 3.5 miles away, I suppose, to the west along the coast. And a little bit further, a couple of more miles than that, is my friend Tina, who, yeah, that's Rustington. And also, oh, hang on a minute. It's 3. Oh, we got, yeah, my other sibling, Anne, lives in Hampshire. I wasn't prepared to walk to Hampshire, you understand, but or even get the bus to Hampshire, even though it would be valid, the gold thing. But you know, one day, you know, that wasn't going to happen. So, yeah, and my other sister lives in Saltdean. And so what I was going to do, I was going to think, right, I'll do the, if I do the buses and start off really early, I can do possibly, I don't know, do the Saltdean one first, maybe. But you know, then it's like this thing. I would have to get a bus from Brighton to Saltdean, or walk, but it takes 2 hours each way. So that would be, I'm not like, you know, prepared to do that. Obviously, well, I left it a bit too late today, so I thought, right, okay, Jane isn't going to get a Christmas card today, so I just thought, okay, I'm just going to get. I could just get the bus west, and just get the, just deliver to my brother in Ferring, then go on about a few miles, get the bus there, and then another bus, and then a bus back, or walk it, you know. So I set off this morning. And it got later and later because I was just finding stuff to do. This is what I do, sadly. You know, I was up bright and early, but it's just like it was actually about 12 o'clock by the time I left, because I just had this bright idea. You know, if I'm going that way, all the best Christmas lights in Worthing, all the the private ones that people do outside the houses, they're all kind of on the west side of Worthing, like Goring, Durrington, whatever. We've got a few around out here, you know, but yeah, there's quite an impressive one in Goring. It didn't happen last year, even though I did go try to find it on New Year's Eve. It actually wasn't there, so they didn't do it last year, but it's returned this year. So I decided to do that, so I was walking along, and I thought, oh, sod it, you know. I haven't got this issue with battery power banks at the moment. I lost my best one, and then my second best one basically got a swollen battery. So, you know, I thought, sod it, you know, I'm not taking chances here. So I disposed of that, and so I'm kind of left with 6. 2 of them that really just don't work. They last about 10 minutes, and that's it. That's all the you know, it goes up like about 2 or 3%. Um, and the other four are okay, but they're very, you get like 30% battery power or something, and possibly just over 50% on one of them. So I just thought, let's just walk to Ferring and just, chill out. I can actually just, because I made some coffee, put it in a flask, and I thought, I'll just sit down, just have a snack and have some coffee while I'm waiting for sunset, so I can walk up to Durrington and get the Christmas light experience. So that was my big plan. So I was, walking along, whatever, really lovely crisp day, sunshine and that. It was lovely. Just And what I had to do first, it's I've got 4 nephews, and nephew number 2 is turning 18 on Monday. I mean, how on earth did that happen? It's just crazy. So I realised, oh my god, I haven't got an 18th card. So I think, when you turn 18, it's kind of the done thing. You've got to have a number on the front of the card. So I walked into town. That's the first thing I did. But, if I wanted to walk from Seafront, that's always an option anyway. So I, walked, got a card, walked to the beach, and just walked along the promenade up to Ferring and up where my brother lives. And as I was walking in, a car pulled up, and I didn't really think anything of it. I thought it's one of my brother's neighbours, like his next door neighbour or something. I just went walking past them, quite happily. Walked up to the door and because they've got an external post box. It doesn't go through the door, so they actually have to come out with their key and whatever to collect their post. I just popped it in there, and then I've looked behind me, and this couple that I just walked past, I just got out of the car, were actually standing behind me. And then one of them said, like the guy said, it's like, oh hi, I've not seen you in ages, and suddenly it's like, oh my god, it's this a friend of my brother's who used to actually go out with my younger sister. That it's pretty much, they were teenagers when they were going out, and so obviously a long time ago, and and it's like, oh god, so we had a kind of chat on the doorstep, and I said, well, it's nice to meet you and whatever, and I was like, we started to walk away, and I just thought, I didn't want to kind of intrude or whatever, and then I was just walking away. It's like, sorry, I'm here. Obviously, my brother and sister-in-law are in because this friend Mike and his wife, they had obviously planned to speak, to meet them and have, just for a cup of tea and just bring around presents and stuff. So I was like walking up the path, and it's like I sort of turned around and said, you know what, I think I better say hello to my brother. So I did, and my sister-in-law opened the door, and I think it was a bit of a surprise that that I was there with Mike and Liz, and so I said, it's all right, Georgine, I'm just on my way, whatever. She said, no, you've got to come in for a cup of tea. So I ended up staying about an hour. So which was nice because I wasn't going to Rustington. It was I had a bit of time to kill anyway until it got dark to see the Christmas lights. So I had this route back. I'd actually looked online to see what the best. It was actually Sussex World, I think, that actually had an article online, and I found it on there, and it's like, so the first one was oh my god, it's so impressive, it's absolutely amazing, but obviously it's going to be on this video anyway. And then I was so then I went to the second one, and oh my god, trying to get to it, it was just, I was right near West Durrington, the West Durrington annex of campus of Northbrook College, like one of the Worthing colleges, FE colleges, and the one I went to, but I went to the Broadwater one, which is literally just around the corner from where I live. And so I was like walking down this really, really dark alleyway. I'm like, you know what? And I looked at my map, and it's like, this is going to go on for a while. I don't feel comfortable, so I kind of yeah, went a long way round. Yeah, that was really good. Actually, that was quite nice. It was more kind of spread out, so lots of neighbours had actually. Oh my God, this is going over 10 minutes. I might have to do this as a separate video. Yeah, so lots of neighbours had actually put stuff together, so that was nice. Not there was these three boys just on their bikes. When you see three kids on their bikes, you don't know, when you see them, you don't know what they're going to be. I know it's terrible, but maybe it's me just becoming like, I know, like my mum's generation, whatever. But you don't know how safe you are, because they were like messing around, or whether just being teenagers really. But it's difficult to tell how old they are. But it looks when I went a bit closer, it's just like they're obviously like about 12 or something, and one of them was like singing along. Yeah, there was a music playing. It was was it? I can't. Was it Rocking Around the Christmas Tree or something like that? I can't remember, but it's a Christmas thing. And he was just singing along to it, very, very out of tune. I've actually captured that in one of the videos anyway. Then the third one, it was just one house, and it was nice, But and then there's another one that I've actually got another video on here, a landscape video. Of late November or December, and so that's pretty impressive as well. So they're really going out in force with the decorations, So it's gone 10. I am out on a hike tomorrow. We're walking. It's Winchester Circular, ending up at the Christmas market, so it's something I have to do every year. I think there are about 20 something of us tomorrow. I did it last year actually with the same group, so it's nice. Yeah, as I say, I like to do this every year. Get to Winchester. In fact, I'm trying to think. I think I didn't do it in 2020, 2021, but I did it. Yeah, 22. Let me think. 23. 22. I did it. 23, I think I stayed over in Winchester over Christmas before starting South Downs Way, and then every year since I've done it. Oh, all 1 year. Hang on, I get my years mixed up. 23. Yeah, 20. I did it last year, and I did it in 2019, possibly 2018. So yeah, I've done it pretty much every year, apart from a couple of lockdown years. So anyway, so I've got to get up very early tomorrow for that, because I need to be in Winchester by about 10. So I need to get up about actually no, it's not too. It's 6:30, 7. Yeah, that's not too bad. I think, mind you, it's going to be dark, isn't it? But I'm going to go. It's gone on 13 minutes, so I'm going to go now.